Hello, I'm trying something different today. I'm not going to monitor my audio, but I am going to, as per use, check first thing, make sure we are streaming with audio. I'm a little worried we aren't. That's a win. A win is a win. Okay. What's fun about checking my audio levels too, first thing is then it says I have a viewer on the live. Hold on. I sit in a crisscross chair, and so I'm having to readjust to be crisscross. And this is a horrible follow up for after saying that I sit in a crisscross chair. My back hurts today. My back hurts, and I'm liking the cozy vibes. And since we just do casual streams on Friday, I'm leaning into the cozy vibes, and I don't have any of my lighting equipment on. But I guess to catch you all up, wow, this is kind of tough without it feels a lot less formal for me without my audio levels being monitored, like without me able to monitor my levels. And I do feel like, what if I monitored them? I feel like it's just like a good reminder that I'm on, you know? So I am maybe going to plug them in. It's just, it can be a lot to wear over ear headphones. Don't get me wrong, though. I love my Sennheisers. I like my fancy schmancy radio headphones. Also, I'm a little worried I'm probably doing horrible things to this. Have I explained what I did? Can't remember if I told y'all yesterday or not, but I moved the audio monitor box into a little drawer on my desk. Yeah, it's actually it is better to monitor. I was up a little high, I think. But so it's all condensed now. It's less clutter on my desk, but it is kind of a pain to work with. Let's see what else. I got a new AirPods case. It's chrome. I don't know. Y'all probably don't care, but I did have to cut it though because it came with like little straps that attach the top and bottom to each other, and they were like keeping it from shedding. So I had to like first thing trim it, which is never great. But that is kind of a theme. I had to order I didn't have to, but I ordered a pair of jeans that were on clearance, and the only inseam they had was tall. And I am tall, but I don't usually buy tall inseam from this place. So I'm going to hem them or cut them and let them have a raw hem because that's kind of in with jeans. But that's like it feels wrong to get something and then immediately like rip it or cut it or do something to it. So that's how I feel about this AirPod case. That's how I feel about these jeans that are coming in. Um, I ordered the Love Lies Bleeding gym shirt for Halloween, and it's like a muscle tank top generally. So I cut the t-shirt into a muscle tank top. And I don't know, I'm just like one of those people that it feels weird. I like kept stickers as kids too. Like I never use stickers. I like keep them with their little thing on them. That's why I like clear phone cases so much. Is cuz you can just like use stickers that you're not using, you know? Excuse me. Um but yeah, I guess I may beta test on this live stream. I can't show you guys what I'm doing because it's not ready for release yet. Um, but I am supposed to test it, and I assume it's fine for me to play and just not let y'all see it. Hopefully, it's fun anticipation, a good little, like, I don't know, teaser. I did make it past Dragon's Bar finally, so and I had to use a chip. I used the Broken Shield, which actually changed my gameplay completely because those dragons were just coming at me relentlessly. So, finally having any sort of shield gave me enough time to, like, pistol the dragon a couple times, fly up, get the amulet, and then end. But I only have 1 star, so I may go back and finish level 3, but I've finally gotten to start playing Car Attack, and I like Car Attack a lot. Also, in this version, I finally have the game cabinets are the correct size. I have a Pro Max phone. So, we discovered because I was working on promotional material, and I was just using screenshots from my phone for the promotional material, and I was, like, showing it to my bosses, and they were like, that's, like, not right." And so I, like, went back and consulted the other promotional, like, TikToks and stuff I had made where I had screen recorded, and we were basically able to figure out that, like, it's never been the right aspect ratio for Pro Max phones, which is fine because like, it looked the way it looked on my phone, and I never really had any issues with it, but we were in, basically, like, a development meeting, and I was telling them, "Hey, like, can I suggest that you be able to just click, like, the game cabinet instead of the level to select and play the game because it's kinda hard to tap?" And they were both my bosses were kind of confused, and I think they thought I was dumb a little bit at first, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know." So I, like, explained myself, and finally it got to the point where I, like, pulled out my phone and showed them, and they were like, "Ooh, that's too small. That's probably what's going on." So, it was, like a funny flavor of troubleshooting where we finally got there, and now it's all fixed. And now I totally understand why they were like, "Girl, what?" Like, confused at my note because it's so easy to click the level and just play. And it's more intuitive to click the level instead of the game cabinet. Um, so it's like, man, no wonder. This is like my main thing I joke about on TikTok. It's just sort of the learning curve of working with engineers. And that I think is definitely part of it, is they're very detail oriented and, which I would say I am too, but, like, it's in a different way and functionality and logistics come into play in such a significant way that sometimes you can get hung up and talking in circles about something, and if, like, the foundational level of like, you know what I mean? If it's something that is not as it's meant to be, and it's like a, like, just total random bug kind of, or, like, thing that's, like, misalignment, then I don't know. You can just go on in circles about it forever, which is crazy and frustrating because generally too, I'm like, I'm no dummy. Like, it's not lost on me that I am in a room full of people that are brilliant, right? Like, it's you know, I think, I'm a huge proponent of the arts, right? But also, like, I think that's part of it is I just can't even wrap my brain around code and STEAM categories, and so sometimes I'm just like, "What?" So, it's, like, not lo that's it's not lost on me that, like, okay, yes, you're brilliant, you're smart, but I'm not an idiot by default. You know what I mean? And so sometimes I have to but then I think probably there's vice versa moments where I'm, like, so frustrated and at my wit's end with the circular argument of, having to argue about something when, like, finally, like, if I could just talk, I could hold up my phone and be like, "Ah," and they would see it's not how it's supposed to be, and I'm right, right? But, like, it's hard to get to that point because it's like, ugh, most of the time, I trust that you have thought through every possible way this could fail and have tested it a million times and have been painstakingly and irritatingly thorough, and I understand why you may think that I have no leg to stand on, but I actually have 2. Not to quote Muna, but you might think that I'm on a high horse, but I think that my horse is regular sized. Did you ever think maybe that you're on a pony going in circles on a something ride, right? Love Muna, stream Muna. I'm still playing Dragonspar, but very casually in the background. It's so much harder without the shield though. Like, I've already beat this level and it's not going well. Oh my god, wait. Okay, wait, let me collect. No. Okay, so I got 2 stars this time. Back to arcade. I really don't feel like at this rate I'm going to have enough coins though to unlock all the other games. Which do I have to spend coins is a question I should probably have asked in a development meeting at some point. I probably should not be at the I probably shouldn't be wondering this. But I assume I can make it to these levels, and if I make it to the levels, then I don't have to buy, like, the game with coins. But if I don't like, the way I was hung up on Dragonspar yes, that is the case actually, because I just learned from doing it. Um, I was so hung up on Dragonspar for forever. If I had enough coins, I could have bought Cartack, which I would have, because I like Cartack a lot more. Okay. No! I both like Carjack more, but also I feel like the way I die in Carjack is a lot more annoying. Pit Jumper is such a good starting game. I could play it forever, and I did. There was a while where I was on Pit Jumper before I ever hit Dragonspar, and then Dragonspar became my Achilles heel, and I just got stuck on Dragonspar for like a year, I feel like. Um But yeah, car tech is so new, fun, and fresh. I feel like I maybe don't have my wire set up right. I think car tech is the most fun too, because I think it's fascinating and it really is like a strength of the game to be able to set the debris to half. So you're getting half the crap thrown at you that you would normally have. Like, imagine you're playing Star Wars Battlefront and you say, "Hey, I want to only be shot at half as much." Like, that's fantastic. I'm sure there's a bunch of gamers that are elitist about, "Why would you wanna it's just like playing the game on easy," which that is how I felt about using any chips on Dragonspar, but finally, I just had to. My bosses too, they assured me the whole time, they're like, "You can do it without a chip. It's possible without a chip." And I that I really thought I could do it. I thought I was gonna do it without a chip, but I didn't. Oh my gosh. No, stop. This is can I say this? It's risky to be playing a game on live. I'm not a generally profane person, like, but I am a little worried that, like, by some fluke, I'm just gonna get shot at one too many times by a mortar and accidentally say a profanity. You can probably tell by my use of the word profanity and the enunciation that I used to say it with that that's not gonna happen. I'm generally an overthinker and a careful person. I don't know, I like to think so. I got on Blue Sky finally. Word on the street is Twitter changed their, um, like, privacy policy stuff, and it's kinda whack. So, I'm on Blue Sky. We are not on Blue Sky yet as a Driven Catalyst company as a company, um, mostly because we primarily use our Twitter for releases. Um, so when we have the new Slay, one of my friends from high school just followed me back on Blue Sky. I haven't turned notifications off yet, but I eventually am going to need to. Um, because it's crazy that I just got that notification. But, probably when we roll out this update, maybe we will hop on Blue Sky. That's not something I've talked to my bosses yet about. Something I really do love, though, is that it's the same Twitter blue, and the little butterfly is, like, so cute. I'm all about it. Um, I also have been seeing people make little, like, starter kits, so you can find people to follow so that your feed can kind of resemble what it used to be. Um Yeah! I think I just beat Car Attack. Next level. No, I didn't. Okay, I'm on level 3 now. Um Ah! Sorry. It's actually so good. I'm monitoring my audio. I would have blown your ears out. Um, but yeah, people have made little people have made little starter packs so you can follow and find people to follow on Blue Sky. So, like, follow the old people that you were following and also, like, kind of aggregate your feed. Um, which is, like, a little funny because I really do want my Blue Sky feed to resemble my Twitter feed, but for, I guess, about a couple months now, all of my social media feeds have gotten specifically my explore page on Instagram. One time I showed my phone to my friend, and this was before we were as close as we are now, I would say, and he gagged me bad. He was like, because most of my explore page was, like, quotes and self-help, like, infographics, and he was like, "Girl." And I would say my Twitter feed is still pretty much, like, pictures of highlighted quotes from Dostoevsky and crap like that, but then also it's, like, deep fried cat memes and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it's so funny to watch your feed do a nosedive when, like, I'll just be a normal human and say I was going through a breakup, and so I feel like all my feeds got, like, sad and embarrassing, and they have stayed sad and embarrassing because would say that no matter how much better you feel, what speaks to your soul at its saddest and most embarrassing is also enjoyable when you're just having a fun, silly time in life. So, I would say that's where I'm at. But now I'm having to face the embarrassing predicament of, "Hey, I want this new social media feed to be similarly cringe." And now I have to aggregate that for myself when I could just not. That was my first tweet on Blue Sky. What do we call them? I feel like tweet became such a thing, like, because it was a tweet on Twitter, and then even on X. Bleh, I hate X. I hate calling it that. But even when it changed its name to X, like, it would still tweet on X. Like, even like, would never, ever, ever, like, a post, I guess? Like, I don't know. I'll have to look it up and find out. I'm sure there's, like, nothing that anyone is really saying, referring to posts on Blue Sky as, but, like, I'm curious if there is a correct word. I'm sure if there is, it's not being used, right? But I don't know. My first post on Blue Sky was me saying that I moved the Blue Sky app on my homepage. I put it in the same place that I had Twitter so that I could, like, Pavlov myself into behaving right, which is, like, funny and ironic a little bit because I could have just, like, decided to delete Twitter altogether and just been off. But heaven forbid I touch grass, you know? Uh, I'm a little bit too chronically online for that. There are some people I follow, though, on Twitter that they haven't made Blue Sky accounts yet, and I'm actually to the point of I could beg. I could beg. Um, there is one person that I started following in college because I was making indie music content just for fun, and, they worked at a record label slash were just, like, big, big into music, and so they would post and we would interact with each other every so often because we listen to similar artists, and, like, we had interacted enough that basically we made it off platform, right, from TikTok to Twitter, so I started following them on Twitter. I think I follow them yeah, I follow them on Instagram too, um, but they haven't made a Blue Sky account yet, and, like, we don't really interact anymore, but I feel like I like an embarrassing number of their tweets because they, like, will go down these rabbit holes of, like, history or archival stuff, like, they thrift a lot and will find really cool stuff and post about it, and I just, like, actually love their content. I love it so much. Um, and I get the sense that they, like, are a very online community-oriented person. So, like, a lot of their and this is why I assume they're not going to make a Blue Sky because 'cause they've been like, "I'm just gonna tweet," or, like, "I'm just gonna text my friends." Like, I have most of the people that I interact with on this app, like, I have y'all's numbers. Um, and so I get the vibe that they're not gonna make the leap to Blue Sky, and so that means I'm just gonna miss out, which is such a funny reminder, like, maybe this is delusional for me to be encouraging people, but if you need to hear it, like, if you're someone who's actively posting online, I would, I would suggest slash argue that even if you don't think that you have lurkers that are, like, actually really into your content, that you maybe do, because I've been a lurker, uh for some people's content, like, quite a bit. Like, I think I talked about it on stream when I was looking for something to watch. I had something on my Letterboxd, that a girl I went to high school with, just who, like, I think is cool, we haven't talked in a while, um, but, like, I just really respect her, like, I think she has good taste, and, like, she posted about a movie, and she does not post like that very much, um but she posted about a movie on her Instagram story, and I was like, "Oh, bet." Like, if you're making a suggestion and you don't normally make suggestions, I'm gonna take that to heart. I don't know. I like to think I'm, like, not unique in that either. I presume a lot of people do things like that and, like, kind of lurk. Um, I kinda would like to get back to, uh, being a more active participant online. I just feel like it's gotten kind of weird. Um It's like feels like it has gotten very tumultuous and vulnerable to be participatory online. But as I do it more and more for Driven Catalyst for work, I feel like, I don't know, it's so much fun interacting with, people with the work account on TikTok and stuff. Like, I talk about it every time it happens. Like, I come on live and geek out about it because I do love media as it's used for community. I love social media. Um, but yeah, it's gotten hard. It's gotten tricky. Do you hear that background noise? That is the software developers actively meeting about, I assume, Hack Arcade. I don't know. I'm not in the meeting, so I couldn't tell you. Um, but exciting things are coming. I would it you could bet it that exciting things are coming. Oh man, this game is killing me. My car's like flipping like crazy too. Wait, so I have double. Oh, yeah, okay, so let me talk you through car attack. When you connect the wire to double, that means that your car hops are, like, doubled. That's the vibe I'm getting. Maybe. I don't know. But I have the debris at half, which is, like, necessary. If you're playing car attack and you don't have your debris at half, I worry for you. Slash, you're a girl boss. Okay, let me put my car back to double. I kind of feel like I'm out of things to talk about. I'm still playing CarTac testing, beta testing. Me using the term beta testing to make myself feel a little bit more productive about the fact that I'm sitting at my desk right now, talking into a microphone, playing a game. Um, but yeah, I feel like that's been the main event for of like things that I could talk through on live. I feel like, even though I'm kind of just talking about my own personal life, social media is pretty Driven Catalyst adjacent. I get the vibe a lot of people are moving to Blue Sky though and other apps. So holy cow, I, like, just crashed, but I'm pretty sure I was, like, about done with this level. Okay, now I'm in it for better or for worse, like, I've got to finish this level, and this live stream can't end until I beat it. Golly, this is, like, a really fun game to play, like, mindlessly. Like, I feel like my brain feels like Jello right now. No thoughts, just hopping around. Er, died again. Mortar. Wait, if I disconnect the mortar from debris. Wait a dang minute. Are you kidding me? It's Are you kidding me? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I literally just disconnected mortar from debris and now there aren't any mortars anymore. Like, there's less debris. Half. So I probably wanna keep debris at half, right? I can't just disconnect debris, right? Should we try it? Let's try it. Okay, okay, thank God. Thank God. There's still debris. I was about to freak out if that was the case. Y'all, this game is fun. Download it. They did their big one with this. The they in question being my bosses. Oh my gosh. I in a meeting earlier, and I was talking to them. Both my bosses have daughters of varying ages, and at one point, like, one boss was talking about Dua Lipa, the other one was talking about Lululemon, and I was like, "Wow." It's like the meme someone cooked here, like but not in that way, like in, like, p fatherhood cooked here, I guess. I was like, "This is so great." I literally squealed, I think I said. Dua Lipa, Lululemon? This is the best meeting ever. I don't really shop at Lululemon, and I don't really well, I listen to a little Dua Lipa. Um, it's just, like, beautiful to hear someone speak your language sometimes. Maybe I should learn how to program. Maybe I should learn how to speak programming language. No. My bosses are around enough software engineers. They're not missing out on that at all. Also, like, I would if I could. I have tried to learn how to code. Yes! 2 stars, baby. Back to arcade. Oh my gosh. Live on camera. I'm about to play Invisible Maze for the first time because I just unlocked it for the first time. Oh my gosh, my back really hurts. This is so exciting. Set wires, then tap to start. Okay, so we've got lava blobs, we've got half, Gus, haze, and fog. So do I want lava blobs at half? Probably seems like a good choice. I feel like I want fog at half so I can see more. Gus, haze. I attach Gus to the Gus at half. Yeah, that like short circuited. So I guess I just have Gus if I'm gonna use a chip. I connect Gus to the chip. Um, let's do haze at half. Oh my gosh, that really helped. Hey, why do we have fog and haze though? Also, the lava blobs are freaking me out a little. I don't know if this is supposed to be what it looks like. So I may mention that to my bosses at some point. I don't know that the lava behavior doesn't look quite right to me. Wait, okay, so I won, but only with 1 star. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, I got incinerated right away. Why? Jeez. Have some decorum. This is crazy. Okay, I have died so many times at this point. Oh my gosh, yes, that hurts. I agree. Incinerated. Gee, what's happening? There are not supposed to be this many lava blobs. I can tell you that much. Wait. Holy cow, wait. Lava blobs at half did not do what I expected it to do. Lava blobs and fog, half, haze at half. Jeez. Wait, let me screen record that for them. That was insane. I don't know if it's supposed to be screwing with me, like, because this is a game at the end of the day. Ah, but this is crazy and I hate it. So then I'm better off if I disconnect anything from lava blobs. I don't want I just walked into the lava blob. Um, I'm better off without. Oh my gosh. Wait, I like this game too. Is there anything else I need to do? I found the thing. Am I supposed to kill lava block? What do I do? I just avoid them, right, to find the treasure? I have my whole life. This is kind of scary. Yeah, why am I only getting 1 star? Kill the blobs. How do I kill them? Oh, do I hate am I supposed to kill them with haze? Nope. How am I supposed to am I supposed to be using the pistol chip? Oh, that was my glasses on the mic. Invisible maze. What am I supposed to do? This is so hard. What's dumb is it's not hard. I've, like, already beat the level. I just don't this is probably really annoying, huh? My watch ticking. So I already beat the level. I g I just don't like that I only got 1 star. But I guess that's a good stopping point. Look at all these games I have left that I haven't even gotten to play yet. I'm really excited to play them. All right. It's Friday. That was a fun little light. Oh, I'm still I'm still screen recording. Oopsies. Sleepy, gloomy out. That's a lie. It's not gloomy. It's just dark in my office. My bad. That's a good stopping point though. It's been a fun live stream. Go download Hack Arcade and play it. I sure had fun. Have a great weekend and I will see you Monday. Bye.